Welcome to Bristol Waste. So the average home in Bristol produces around 800 kilograms of waste and recycling every year. That's the same weight as a giraffe. Isn't that a lot? What have you thrown away today? Tell me, could it have been refused, reduced, or recycled, or reused? Refuse is asking if something is needed in the first place. What about straws? Do you need one, even if it's made from paper? If you don't need it in the first place, then you don't have to reuse or recycle it. Magic. Reduce basically means use less stuff. Easy? Well, I challenge you not to ask for those sweets, blind bags, or new toy. Not as easy now, huh? But you could buy your fruit and veg loose in the shops. It's quite good fun watching the carrots roll on their way to the till. Can you think of other things which can easily be avoided? I like to avoid plastic bags and printing. Reuse means to use something over and over rather than using something once and throwing it away. When we use something once, it's called single use. I bet you do this every day at home, but it's not so easy when you're out and about. Can you think of something else you could reuse when you're out? I take my drinks bottle everywhere I go and I refill it when I need it. Recycling turns your old stuff into something new, but it's not easy to recycle everything. It's important to know what can be recycled at home and that it's properly sorted for our crew. This makes it quicker and safer to collect. Waste is something we don't often think about. We use stuff once and throw it away. Whether it's an empty drink can, a crisp packet, or a sweet wrapper, where does it go when it's finished? Now let's have a think about a plastic bottle. So you've just finished a bottle of juice. What will you do with it? Would you litter it? Litter can stay in the environment for hundreds of years. Imagine if plastic bottles were around 500 years ago in Tudor times. If King Henry VIII had littered a plastic bottle after a banquet, it could still be rolling around as litter today. Or even worse, it may have ended up in our seas or ocean or rivers. Would you bin it? If you put a plastic bottle into the black bin, it's likely to be burnt to create energy. Or it could be buried in a landfill site. It's better than littering, but it means that it can't be reused or turned into something new. Or would you reuse it? This is a great option. Sometimes you can still taste the pop in your water, longer lasting taste. And when you've finished, recycle it. A recycled plastic bottle will be made into new plastic items. This is much better. Recycling is good, but the best thing we can do is to refuse and reduce. To make new things, we will have to get the stuff to make it with from somewhere. Did you know that plastic is made from oil, pencils are made from trees, and glass is made from sand? The rare metals used to make phones and iPads are dug out of the earth in rocks. We call the things taken straight from the planet raw materials. Making new things from raw materials uses a lot of water, energy, and making it creates air pollution. This all contributes to climate change. Recycling uses fewer raw materials, but still needs the water, the energy, and the making process. This is why it's better to use and buy less stuff. We know it's good to reduce and reuse, but did you know that around 40% of the stuff put in the rubbish bin could have easily been recycled? When putting your recycling out, we sort it into the vehicle. We take it back to the recycling centre and make it into giant blocks called bales. This will then be sent out to make new materials. By refusing, reducing, and reusing and recycling, you are helping to make something new, save materials, save water and energy, and you are helping to protect wildlife and help look after the planet. So why wouldn't you refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle?
Cool. Thank you, Gemma.